Hello and welcome back to the first hour. Today we are playing what is probably the most German indie game I've ever seen. It's called Dorfromantik. It is currently in early access on Steam, and it's apparently about placing tiles, like some kind of single-player Carcasonne or something. So today we're going to try it out and see if we've got an hour's worth of material here in this weird little indie game. But it's been sold to me as being very relaxing and was kind of exactly what the doctor ordered as I'm starting off this stressful new school year, so let's see. We're in a very, very chill tutorial here. Okay, so we get to place a tile, alright. Guess I'll put it over here, maybe, or there, I don't know. Okay. Ooh, we can rotate it. Alright, now we're talking. Okay, groups of elements like forests or villages. Connect their colored edges to form a forest spanning at least 5 tiles. Okay. Interesting. So we're gonna try and, like, forest the crap out of this, I guess? Alright, well, there's no way I can connect those two. Apparently I just made a very small forest now, so... New plan. So we got this long forest here. Okay. Oh, now we're talking. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go, pan. I got this. Okay, so once we use all the tiles, we're done. Place 3 tiles to continue. Okay. We got too much for us now. We knew it was just a matter of time, I guess. Yeah, very Carcassonne vibes here. Oh my, this one's just all forest. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. We can either do the field or the forest. Diabolical. We can gain tiles by fulfilling quests indicated by the speech bubbles. To complete this quest, add at least 6 additional houses to the colored edges. Okay. Like so. Look at that. You have a village. Connect exactly 3 fields to the quest tile. Alright, so this is too many fields, which is going to make it sad. Okay, I get it. Makes sense. Here we go. Yeah, what up? Got a flag. So the group can be closed to gain extra points and tiles. Build group is closed when it cannot be expanded anymore. Hover over a flag. Highlight the remaining open edges. Okay. So we need to close it off, because if we don't, we like mess it up, I guess. Or not. I guess it's fine to make a couple more fields. Yeah, I closed it. How about that? Train tracks and river tiles have placement restrictions. Their ends cannot lead to different types of tiles. We can't place them in the invalid spots. Okay, that makes sense. Let's put this train over here then. And we'll place this river thingy in some completely other unrelated place. Damn. Now this is just confusing. Okay, so we could just do this. points to complete the tutorial. We'll do that. So many things to keep track of. It's so German. Oh, we've got an actual endpoint for our train thing. Okay, that's why we're getting weird over here. Okay, another villagey thing. Got our village going on over here. Woo! Ooh! Well, I got a special tile, the windmill. Okay. So now we're no more tutorial, we're just on our own. And God have mercy on our souls. Just thrown into the deep end now. Okay. Got some river action. Some field stuff. Just to further throw things off. We have so many quests right now. It's a little disconcerting. Alright, we don't want the train stuff too close to the river, or then we will be sad later. Good grief. There's no good place. This is a bad choice. Okay. We're going to regret all of these decisions. Yay, quests. What do you want? Oh my. Oh, 10 plus trees, not like forest, but just the trees. Okay. I think I got this. I think I got this. It's not going to end horribly, I'm sure. Woo! Another quest. Alright. About this forest nonsense. Yeah! Double quest! What up? Alright, we're apparently not going to be placing that there. That's a shame. That's a lot of train track stuff. Okay. More foresty. You got a... Is that just a straight up water tile coming up next? That's exciting. Alright, so we got a lake. That's the deal here. Okay. We can do this. I can totally do this. Why are there so many trains? It's because it's German, isn't it? The darn Germans and their obsession with trains. What is this? Yeah, no way I'm putting it there. It's just all of the trains. Like, who even wants a train thing that complicated? Like, that's a lot of train nonsense. Forest. Village stuff. I like how the train is just making that impossible to colonize at this point. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's just a rock. Like a rock on a field. This is the most boring tile I have yet seen. Perfect. I don't know what that means. I guess every single side was perfect. That's probably what it means. Like I matched them all. Because I'm awesome. And totally not just floundering as I try and figure this game out. Man! Alright, so we got some more village action. Gotta connect all those houses. Alright, if I do that, it opens up both sides. Alright. So, river! Yeah, complete another quest. More forest. This is gonna be bad when the train starts wanting to do stuff. That's fine, that's fine. The horror, we'll deal with that when we get to it. More fields. I think we've got this just huge farming complex going on over here. Okay, I see. Apparently this is too much water. Great, so we'll just put, we'll put a river in a place that will be even more difficult to manage. That sounds like a great idea. Put it right over by this train, and it will interfere with everything we're hoping to accomplish in life. Oh good, a train spot. Just what I always wanted. Okay, but that does actually solve that little dilemma over there, so that's good. Another giant water feature. Cool. Another water thingy. Kind of like the prospect of putting it there as the houses are conveniently located. Another field mission accomplished. Yeah, perfect. I still don't know what's going on. More fields. Like how it's, one or the other. You can't possibly do both. One of these days I'm going to find something that fits in that spot. It's going to be great, but it's not today. Oh great, now there's a railroad spot with some houses. My natural inclination for perfectionism is absolutely fighting against everything that is going on in this game. Oh man, if I can make that into a circle, that would be so nice. So elegantly solve that. Yeah, that's never going to happen. There's just never going to be anything in that spot. It's not possible. In your face, forest. Sure, we'll do that. Oh good, a river with a branch. That's Just great. So we don't have enough river-related problems at the moment. I will probably live to regret that decision. Just a couple of trees. That's it. Just some trees and a lot of just empty space. And now we need all of the trees, so our forest just gets larger and larger. Let's put it the wrong angle. Just hate me. That's what it is. This game is out to get me. It said it was relaxing, and in fact it's trying to kill me all of the time. Curse you, the Germans. Even more trees. Look at that. That's just nothing but trees. It's just all trees. I got a water train station. I don't like water. Wait. Like a train station but for boats? Nope, it won't fit. Of course not. I could totally close that one now. I don't know whether that's a good idea though. Like actually having some train options. Oh man, the alternative is we just make more train nonsense. Okay. Stupid trains. Ruining my life. Meanwhile, in the forest, yeah, in your face. Water trains for life. I don't know if I'm ever going to successfully get that one. Apparently we only need 5 houses, and the problem is that we need to, like, I need to get them on only on one side. So yeah, this is just never going to happen. I mean, maybe I could pull that off by joining those two with, like, 2? I don't even know. Stupid quest. Yeah, look at this. Alright, that one actually does open up the possibility of not losing, so hooray, we put something there. Meanwhile, the river becomes infinitely more complicated. Yeah, I think my plan is to try and surround that one with water. I don't know whether that's the right plan, but that's what we want to do. Alright. Fine, be that way. More trees. Oh, that's a lot of fields. Look at all the fields. Oh, that's too many fields. We need exactly 10 of them. Okay. We've got some more fields going on over here. So this will interfere with my forestry project. Oh, man, that's just going to make you miserable, right? Yep. It's just all houses. A bustling metropolis. Yeah, sure. We did it! Not destroying everything. Unhelpful train track situation. Okay. It's okay, we can totally manage this. Oh. Darn it, they couldn't just do the, like, really closed loop thing. Because that's what we need right now. We need that badly. It's fine. What could possibly go wrong? Oh good, more crazy train track stuff. Alright, we're just gonna let that one grow. Oh my. No, no, what is this train track madness? Absolutely not. Unacceptable. I refuse. I don't know what is going on here, but whatever. I think I had a plan for that at one point, and now it is long since lost. That's fine. Another forestry quest, and then this. You. Ugh. Should be ashamed of yourself. What even... I mean, I guess I could put this way over here and just deal with it as, you know, attempt to minimize the damage that is happening. Sure, what could go wrong? Found these river tiles. +33 houses. I like how it's exactly 2, and it's just not. Oh, I could actually do that. I just have to sacrifice the other quest. Quite the dilemma there. Guess we'll try and get both of them. It'd be very sad though if I, you know, ruined my one chance at actually accomplishing that. I need to let that grow more. We have other field options. Seriously, with the train tracks, I'm trying to keep it under control. It's just not happening. Now we've got more river stuff. It was like, hooray, 2 buildings. Nope. Nope. Hooray, 3 buildings. the wrong number of buildings. I have one building and some food. That was not what I intended to do. Oh well. It's fine. Alright, God bless America. We finally got something that'll work in that spot. Doesn't help with my village situation, though. Yeah, thank you. It is perfect, isn't it? It isn't it! Alright, so we need one field, not two. Awesome. I got a lavender. What? Okay, so now we've got yet another thing to juggle. Alright, we finally have something to put here, though. That's exciting. We got some more train nonsense and some more village nonsense. Okay, we got that quest. That went very poorly for everyone involved. Got that quest. Another just all of the trees tile. Yes, we need exactly one field, just what the doctor ordered. More train madness. You know what, we're just going to stick this way over here and just let that one keep on trucking. 2. Yes! Yes! Do you see this? Interface quest. You thought it was not possible, but you were wrong. Meanwhile, the trains get out of control. Ooh, I got a locomotive. Yay! I don't know what any of this does. Alright, so what do we got in the way of quests at this point? We still need some water pieces, we need some houses over there, we need more train tracks. Okay. We've got forest stuff. None of the things that we actually need, but that's fine, because, you know, our forest over here has grown very, very robust. Look at this, we can pair up our quests over here. So be careful to give us plenty of room for growth. More train silliness. And it's like the exact wrong shape. Not helpful, guys. Not helpful. Yeah, perfect. I'm getting the hang of this. It's happening. Finally! Finally! Oh my gosh, look. Yes! Close that one off. The dumbest train track in the history of train tracks. Don't judge me. Another perfect. How do you like me now? Nope, that's too many train tracks. Are we going to make another train track over here? I think we're going to make another train track over here. This is going to end poorly. But at least we'll have all of our trees together. No, this is a bad idea. This is a terrible idea. Do not do that. Alright. Good save. Good save. What else? What do we got? Yeah, it looks good. Houses and some trees for woodsy living folks. And we really need more village stuff over there, more density. Instead, add on to our forests. This is just insane. No, I refuse. Throw this tile away and give me something civilized. No, they're not going to do that. This is bad situation. Ugh. Ugh. Look at that. Look at that madness. Ugh. What am I even supposed to do with that? Ugh. There's a river and trains. Just gross. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Why would you do that? Alright, more train stuff. Now we got this train stupidity to deal with. Ugh. Just ugh. What? No. Just no. This is a bad tile, and I don't like it. Gross. Alright. We're just stacking on all of our quests. It's okay. We just need to add exactly 6 houses to fulfill that one. What could possibly go wrong by adding yet another quest that wants us to add more things? Oh boy. This is going to end very badly over here in House Town. Alright, we'll just, I guess, put this here and hope that we can... What does even happen? Oh, that's what that means? It's... Oh, no. Well, honestly, that's not that bad. Like, if I can just place it wherever I want, then I guess, you know, whatever. It connects to all the rivers and it connects to all the trains. Okay, okay. Now I get it. Now this makes sense to me. Yes, we will totally place that there, because all of the trains. Alright, you, we've been waiting for. You, rock my world. Look at all that village action. Bustling metropolis is never going to be connected. It's just not. We should come to terms with this. Okay. We do in fact have 2 houses over here, but I don't think there's any way to connect them conveniently. So let's maybe drop this in forest land instead. I suppose there's a way to like get all the things linked up. Never that simple. But we'll do it anyway. Alright, if we put that there, we fail all of the quests because we need exactly 2 for some mad reason. We could put it here with the expectation that one day it will join all of the things. But we just have to do this at the right time and in the right order. Alright, we've got one little house. Okay, I guess we'll instead focus on the fields on this one. And we still have giant piles of field. Why not? Really? This nonsense? Rivers. Ugh! I hate this river so much. I mean, at least if I do that, that is a theoretically plausible connection that we can make. Alright. Like, we just need one of those river stations, or one with a river with a specific angle. We could potentially solve that madness. All of the fields. We really need to just put something there at some point. Like, I don't know why I've neglected it as long as I have at this point. It's not really necessary. Alright, that's not going to fit there. Which means we're going to be starting a new river around here or something. Yeah, let's put it this way. Really? Stupid trains. Why do you do this to me? did in fact get the right angle on the river. Hooray! Alright, can't put that there because it'll be too many houses too quickly. Alright, there we go. That's the stuff. Bam. How do you like me now? Quests complete. And we still have enough room that we can just expand onto it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Everything is going great. Except for this. I still don't know what this is. What is this? What is even... Why can't I place things there? Is there like... Oh. There's a train on this? Ugh. You should all regret your life decisions. I mean, that could work. Or I could put that there and have one less horrible train situation to worry about. Alright. Deal. I think we may have enough forest over here. Not sure though. Maybe we need more. Maybe we need more forest. And this is a German forest, right? So it's like the Black Forest or something. That makes sense. Okay, if we... There we go. Cha-ching! More quests. What is even happening over here? 500 tiles in total. Okay, so these are like big picture achievement quest things. Alright, let's go to Field Town for these guys. Look at that, it's just huge. Nothing but field. Really? Another stupid train track. And another one. Just cannot escape them now. Alright, I really don't think we want to multiply train tracks at this point. We've already got enough to worry about here. Perfect. And by perfect, I mean... Oh, well, that one was perfect. Okay. Deal. Another pile of houses that are in need of a big, giant quest to fulfill. Ooh, windmill. That's exciting. Alright, so we need, what, exactly 75? Is that what's going on here? Because it seems to be very grumpy about the prospect of me getting too many of them, I guess. No, that's because it doesn't actually join up. Alright, that makes sense. That's a lot of fields, and yet still somehow not enough fields. Okay. Trains. Larg. Okay. More fields. Okay, there's more train nonsense. Yeah, we'll just link that one up. We'll get our 8. I'm not worried about that. Alright, we're not going to start more forest over there. We really need the fields for the windmill thing. More fields. It'd be nice to be able to connect those, but seems like a bit of a pipe dream. Well, we could do that. That always matches up on like all sides. Not all of them, but. Yeah, that'll do. Houses. Water. Fields. more fields. This one just shuts it down, so perhaps wiser to put this somewhere far away. We don't have to worry about the fact that we're actually closing off options instead of opening them up. Man. Double perfect! In your face! Alright, we got some water action, but we've already shut down all of our water options over here. Could do this. That's just not terribly useful. We got this option. Wherever we put this, if it's connected to this system, we'll get that class, which would be nice. Sure. Oh my gosh, 927 trees. Yeah, that's right. We're not that far off. It's a boat! I still haven't seen either a locomotive yet. I feel like I should have at this point. More village stuff. Ooh, yes! Wait, 27. Okay, so you actually have some significant limitations on what you want. Darn these get the specific number of things, quests. Good grief. Alright, let's talk over here, because we've actually got a decent-sized village going over here. We can expand it fairly easily without overdoing it. Alright, that looks good. These are the ones that I can actually do. It's very straightforward. Just make lots of trees. Alright. This is the sort of field that we definitely want to have over here by our windmill. Some more river stuff. Alright, closing that off might not be the best bet at this point. Like, there's still plenty of potential expansion options, but I'm entirely sure we want to, like, shut them down. I don't know. I guess we can do that. What else? Alright, that'll do. And it's perfect. Of course it is! Nice. Oh, really? With the train tracks? Confound this silly nonsense. Alright. Water. It's just water. Now with more water. And that actually seems like a pretty good idea there. It's, a very happy little match. Yes! Nope, wait, nope. This is more village than field. I was looking at the next tile. There we go. That's more like it. Three more fields there. Ooh, 79. Good grief. But it's plus, so we can just stick it wherever and it'll just let it go. Cool. Alright. Perfect. Got some more house stuff going on here. This is again unlimited, so we should absolutely take them up on it. But that also closes those off, so we shouldn't like put them centrally located. And we'll just do that. Really, again with the river and the That's egregious. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Dude, ugh, that's also disgusting. Ugh, I hate river, and oh, why do they do this? I mean, this looks like the least egregious. I mean, we could do that. That would work. I mean, it starts another river, though, so that's not good. Yeah, we'll do that. Flame. This will just never be occupied. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We really need to close off the quest, though, because we are actually running out of tiles. Really? Again with the rivers? Okay, that actually solves a lot of problems. Even if it does make a strangely Bermuda Triangle-esque situation over here. We've got another stupid river and... oh, railroad tile. Why? Why? Alright, we still need more trees. Yeah, we're doing all of these quests. This is too many quests to have active simultaneously. We really need to shut a couple of these down and actually, you know, succeed and get some more tiles. Alright. Another stupid river and railroad thing. No, that's just terrible. I mean, that's less awful, I guess? Like, at least that's a theoretically occupied space. Why did they do this? I mean, that's not the worst idea, but it does close off options, and this is sort of just our whole water area. Stupid. We'll do this, I guess. I'll regret it horribly later. Okay, we have one field. That's one quest down. We no longer have to worry about. Some more trees. Got one house. Thanks, one house. Okay. Can we stick this over here and close off like all of our problems? We could also put it here. This would also be a good idea. Alright. Yep, that'll do. Okay, where's our carefully plotted little village? What? What? Why? Why would you do this? Alright, that's less horrible than I expected. But that's not gonna happen. Okay, that actually kind of works. Still down to 30 tiles, though. Alright, that's getting into dangerous territory because I don't want to interfere with my waterworks. A blank tile. Like, it's just... Yep, that's... Sure. More houses, more houses. Is that too many if I stick over here? Okay, no, that's doable. In fact, that's kind of ideal, actually. Alright, another quest down, back at 31 tiles. This is not going to fit anywhere. This is going to include all those delicious looking village squares. Just make me wish that, you know, that's actually a fairly good spot for a river to start. We can work with that. That's not the worst idea there. Puts forest where we want it and river where we want it. Perfect. That's what we're talking about. More fields. Really? Darn it, river. Some forest stuff, but this one kind of ends things. Alright, we need tons of fields. We just happen to have that, I think. Oh wait, did I not connect that to my existing crazy field structure? Did I, like, close that? That's not good. That is not good. That was not the plan. Not okay, guys. We did get a perfect out of it, so I guess I can't complain too much. Well, I'll find a way. Alright, so we could start another train track over here. That's not the worst idea. It's pretty bad, though. Guess we're doing it. I mean, the alternative is we end up just expanding on the stuff that we already have, which at this point is a little rough. Apparently that's going to make the... That's too much train. That's too much train. Alright. We got this. We're going to do this. It's going to be bad. It's going to be very, very bad. But that's okay. We only have 24 more tiles. Everything is going to die soon. Alright. This is our new field business. Okay, awesome. Those are trees. This will do it for trees. So we just plug it in somewhere and not just destroy the world while we do it. Because river. Alright, I'm just going to put it there and finish that off. More houses. Okay, we can only do one house over there. Another river chunk. Some houses. That would fulfill that quest, which is good. Giant pile of trees. At this point, we actually don't have any, like, really obvious places to put that. That'll do though. More field stuff, but this will close one down. Careful about it. We need one over there, we need 5 over here. More fields, the kind that get bigger. That's very much what we need right now. Oh good, more stupid train track stuff. Alright, that at least fits there. Why is there a... Okay. Oh, they want me to close it. No, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. We've got just big sprawly forest, and it's great, and I don't want to mess with that. Oh boy. But I do want more tiles. Yeah. Huge sprawly forest. Okay, we have one house, which is exactly what we need over here. Cha-ching. Now we need to fulfill that thing. Okay, I'm seeing what's going on here. Apparently the quests that require exactly a certain number want you to close it off afterwards, which is bad news for major forest projects. But that's okay, that's okay. We got this, we got this. We've got 33 tiles, we're rocking this. Everything is great. It's great. I'm going to die. Alright. There's some more field stuff. We could build over here and start another river project. Because what could go wrong there? Sure. What could possibly go wrong? Close that off. That seems like a smart thing to do. need 2 over there, and specifically 2, so that would be bad. We do have a whole housing complex over here that we can work with, but we do, in theory, want to close it at this point. Some more fields. Just want to keep this one getting bigger and bigger. Oh, that's a lot of houses. Because of course, nope, that's too many houses for that little project. Darn it! This is exactly the wrong time for this quest. And ironically, those just came right one after the other. Great. Do we need over here? 2 exactly. Oh, look at that delicious field. Yes! More train tracks. Found these train tracks. Right, we could do that. That would actually fit. Interfering with my train track project, though. I don't think there's any other borders that we can play with, so... Too many houses for that. We only have 21 tiles left. Ooh. More train tracks, of course. And we definitely can't use them the way we want to. Guess we can curve. I thought, oh, it's a skin. Okay, locomotive skin. That's fine. Boy, this is very much shutting down options for our future train track projects. Giant pile of trees. I can do giant pile of trees. Bring on the giant piles of trees. Housing thing. Guess we'll go with trees then. Closes that off. I don't know if I like that. Game will. Bam! Oh, quadruple perfect. Ah! Alright, well that was cute, right? Yeah? Alright, let's recap. So, I picked up Dorfromantik because, honestly, I had had a really good experience with a game that was very similar to it, namely a game called Islanders. And I suspect I'm going to be referring to this a lot in this recap, so maybe we'll just, throw that up there and make sure that we're all aware of it. Because, honestly, I was looking for that experience, and I got like 80% of it, and I'm kind of really interested in the experience, in the 2 differences between the experiences, I guess is what it comes down to. So let's talk, good and bad. On the good side, honestly, I have mostly good things to say about Dorfromantik. It is adorable, it is very, kind of chill and relaxed. It is, it has that great pastoral aesthetic, and it all fits together, and you're unlocking things pretty frequently. That's all really cool. It is very much, I sort of compared it to Carcasonne in the sort of early part of the video, and yeah, that totally fits. This is absolutely one-player Carcasonne, only there are no limits on the tiles, and you're just you're playing solitaire Carcasonne. That's what it kind of comes down to, with a considerably greater set of rules to sort of keep track of. And that's, like, all there is to it, and that's good. Like, it's simple, it's straightforward. That was very much what I was looking for. Like, it's a tranquil little city builder where you just put down tiles and you match up the things, field to field, river to river, train to train, forest to forest, town to town. You know, that's exactly what the doctor ordered. I picked up this game so I could relax during a particularly stressful semester, and that's totally what's on call here. But, and I want to stress this, I've never really liked Carcassonne. Like, I know that that's kind of a weird thing to say, where it's like, yes, I bought this game because it looks like Carcassonne, and it's like, but I don't like Carcassonne. Oh, well, it's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Something about Carcassonne, like, I've played it multiple times, and something about, like, the spatial recognition and the sort of multiple directions and the decision-making process, as much as it is kind of a relaxing pastoral game about building a city with no stakes, and it's just comfortable and nice, Carcassonne is really stressful to play, or at least it is for me. I don't know about you. Like, you've got so many decisions to make that it's very easy to fall into that kind of analysis paralysis, where you're just sitting there like, well, I could put this field thing here and get points like this, or I could put it there and get this, or I could do that. And, you know, that's a really interesting sort of puzzle, and again, it is kind of relaxing because there's no stress and nobody's, like, waiting for you, or rather, when there's only one person. In Dorfromantik, there's no one waiting for you. In Carcasonne, it is kind of stressful to me, because I'm always sitting there like, okay, it's been, like, literally 5 minutes, please play a damn tile. But that feeling, that sort of analysis paralysis, was very much something that I felt playing Dorfromantik, and it very much detracted to me from that sort of relaxed experience. And I find that kind of fascinating. Like, it's such a German thing. Like, very much a Eurogame thing. This idea that, like, yes, you are supposed to make the very difficult decision, but it is relaxing because you have all the time in the world to make it. Like, that's not the same thing. Like, is this a relaxing game, or is this a game about difficult decisions? Like, that's kind of the disconnect that I'm getting here. And, like, let me stress, all the game design principles that are on display here are great. The tutorial was incredibly expressive. It walks you through all the mechanics really nicely. The mechanics are simple and well laid out. Like, it's very easy to read at a glance what's going on, even when you have this huge board that you've been constructing. Like, it's really well designed. It's really streamlined. I have nothing but nice things to say about it, except insofar as I think that the fundamental mechanics of this game are kind of at odds with each other. And this, I know that it's like, I'm getting really excited about this. This is really fascinating to me. Like, as warped as it is for me to sort of be making digs at a game that otherwise seems very kind of benign and enjoyable, like, I'm really curious about this. So let's go ahead and jump to our second question. What do we learn from this game? Because this is, I think, where we're most likely to get at, the sort of interesting interaction between these mechanics. Because again, on the one hand, you got that really chill music, and you got the sound effects, and they're really nice, and it's all very relaxed, and it's very much like the beige background, like everything is so chill. And yet at the same time, you're sitting there like, oh my gosh, like I've got 2 fields and also this freaking railroad, like. Notice that, in the video I do get stressed out, like, every time I'm like, oh no, a railroad and a river, are you kidding me? Like, because it is a stressful experience for me. One of the things that I think, the game designers, both in board gaming and in video gaming as well, I think that there is sort of this failure to recognize what decisions and the process of making decisions as a thing that the player has to do, as a fundamental mechanic in your game, what that does to the player. Because, every part of Dorfromantik is saying, relax, calm, it's okay, everything is chill. By the way, here's a piece with 3 railroads and 1 river, I hope you die, you son of a... And, like... what? Like, it's really strange. I did not feel relaxed playing this game as much as there were all these elements that were trying to sort of contribute to that. And again, I think it's really interesting because the way that stress works, like the way that stressful situations are usually presented in video games, usually has a lot to do with tone. So, if you were in a horror game, you'll have like this dramatic music and really dark lighting, and you're going to have like people screaming at you or like deformed bodies, and it's supposed to make you feel tense, make you feel stressed out. Tonally speaking, aesthetically speaking, everything is contributing to this common sort of goal of making you feel uncomfortable. Dorfromantik, on the other side, is doing all of the tonal stuff that makes you feel very comfortable and relaxed, but the decision-making process is almost every bit as complicated as, a horror game would be. Like, you're trying to decide between difficult situations, difficult options, with limited resources and a ticking clock. Like, it's surprisingly stressful. If you put a different coat of paint on it, you would have a radically different experience. And honestly, I would love to see a horror game that's designed in some way like this. Like, I'm suddenly very fascinated at the prospect of, let's go ahead and make this tense, play-by-play, carefully, navigating between all of the possible decisions. Like, I'd be really interested to see that paired with each other. But I think Dorfromantik is kind of like relying on the sort of tropes, the cliches of video game design without actually understanding what those decisions are doing to the player, without recognizing, how stressful it is to place a river when in fact you only have like 3 or 4 potential locations to put them, or maybe starting a new one, but what will that do to all of your, like, there's so many sort of factors to consider. It's very much like playing chess against an AI, much more than it is some relaxing, little city builder experience. That's why the game that sort of sprang to mind as I was playing this was Islanders, because Islanders is a frictionless experience. It is very much designed to be. Yes, there are situations where you get like a certain building or something and it's like, oh, I can't place this. Oh, that's so frustrating. But at the end of the day, Islanders is like, dude, it's okay. Like, just start a new island. It's fine. The game takes all of 15 to 20 minutes to play through, where Dorfromantik, we literally played for an entire hour and did not, start a new game. I would have lost significant progress if I had made particularly bad choices. And as much as the game is very forgiving, like it is, okay, so you place that field in that spot and then you close your field, okay, you got a bunch of points for that, but now you don't know where to put your big field or your big, like, mill construction. It's very forgiving, it's not upset about it doesn't punish you for these things, but it still isn't frictionless. It is still asking you to decide. It's sort of stopping the game cold and being like, okay, you've got like 6 different options of where you could potentially put this, with several different configurations in mind. What do you think is the best one? Go. Where Islanders is just like, put all the little buildings next to each other, and then put the fishing hut here, and here's our relaxing music, and like, it's okay. There's always a good place to put something, even if it's not perfectly optimal. I think it's a really interesting contrast between the two games, between the two, these two games that are essentially city builders with minimum, like, actual mechanical design choices to them, but how they manifest in such radically different ways, where Islanders is this frictionless, decision-free experience where there is almost always a clear, optimal place to put something, and therefore you're just sort of building up to those moments where you drop the big building and get all of the points. Where Dorfromantik is quite the opposite, where it's very much saying, every single choice counts, and you're always going to have 5 or 6 potential options, and they're always going to be, roughly the same value, but some will be better and some will be worse, and some actions will have unintended consequences, and some, those mechanics are designed to, like, bump into each other and force you to make difficult choices. And that's not what a relaxing game is inclined to do, or that's at least not what I expect from a game that causes me to relax. So let's answer question 3. Am I going to play it more? I honestly don't know. Like, it's probably weird of me to say this because this is a simple yes or no question. Come on, Professor Kozlowski, this is not difficult. But, like, here we are, back at analysis paralysis. I don't know. Like, on the one hand, I was really looking forward to a game that I could relax to. Like, I got the game so I could, sit on the couch with my wife while we're watching some TV or something, and I could play this game, to unwind from grading papers or from recording essays or from making the first hour videos. But I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to do that with this game. I think I'm going to have to rethink what I am going to do with it. Like, it's not going to be the perfectly frictionless, relaxing experience. Like, honestly, I would have more fun and be more relaxed playing something like Slay the Spire, where there are fewer decisions to make, where those decisions are more simple, straightforward, cut and dry, where it's not, this infinite space that you're sort of working with and building around. Dorfromantik is not going to scratch that itch for me, so I don't know if I can make a space for it in my life. Like, the plan is disrupted. It's a cool game. Like, I think it's really neat. I think it's well designed. I think it's interesting. I think that it would, it would absolutely be the perfect game for quite a few people. If you are a Carcasonne fan, this is absolutely your jam. But I'm not. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep picking it up. Like, I'd say that there's a decent chance, at the very least, because I want to, see what other stuff there is to unlock, and maybe, start a second game, at least conclude my first one. But am I going to, do I plan on playing it a lot? Do I plan on, interacting in this world the way that I expect to? I don't know. I don't know if I can relax with this. I suspect it's going to stress me out. More than I would have expected initially. It's quite a puzzle. I'm fascinated by both this game and my reaction to it, just because it is unexpected. I definitely opened the box planning to get one thing and got something completely different instead. Not necessarily a bad thing, just something I have to sort of rethink, wrap my brain around. So anyway, yeah, if it looks interesting to you, go for it. It's cheap. It was only $10 on Steam, and I got it 10% off for that matter. I imagine that, there will be great deals for it in the future. And it's not even technically out of early access yet. It's not at the 1.0 level. So, I mean, I am very curious. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, yeah, go figure. I guess we'll call this a video then. Sorry that we didn't answer the fundamental question that the first hour was kind of designed to answer. Am I going to continue playing this game that's hanging around my inventory or not? Yeah, I don't know. It's going to just sit on my list for a while, and maybe I'll get back to it, and maybe I won't. Maybe I'll shelve it. Heck, maybe I'll return it. This is all possible. Life is madness. Everything is unpredictable. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like, share, subscribe, or, sign up so you are notified when these things happen. Again, I'm glad to see that Rainbow Pegasus and Kuchikopi are working well together, and maybe we'll keep that going, or maybe something horrible will happen to their friendship. Who knows? I do know that because of the weird technical difficulties we've been having, that it's probably best to have a little backup on both of their accounts, having them each watch each other. But besides that internal drama, if you want to see more videos for the first hour, definitely subscribe. If you want to see more of what Video Game Academy is doing, check out our website. We're always up to something. We're always, making new stuff. These days we're working on Planescape Torment, which is fascinating, so by all means follow along with us there. We will be doing more stuff with Professor Kozlowski lectures and other things, so feel free to check my website to see what new stuff is coming out there. And again, I hope to, release more of these videos, so let me know if you like them. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Email me, heck. I'm eager to get feedback because, again, I am spending a lot of time doing this stuff. I would like to make sure that it's what is wanted. So in the meantime, farewell, and hopefully we'll have another video to come.